What's up guys, today I have a review of the Moyu Hualong, which can be purchased from thecubicle.us for only $16. First off, looking at the stickers, they are full brights with regular blue from thecubicle.us, and they are cut specifically to fit on this puzzle, which is really nice. The turning on this puzzle is very smooth and slightly crispy. Not so much like the Kong's design, which is slightly crispy, but for the most part, it's just smooth. When I initially unboxed this puzzle, it had kind of a sandy, dry feel, but after breaking in, that is completely lost, which is kind of upsetting to me because I really enjoyed that feel. The speed of this is not so fast that you can't control it, but it's also not so slow that it's very tough to execute algs. Corner cutting on this puzzle is around 45. When they advertised, they said it could go up to 60, which it really can't without just going to reverse. The reverse is around a piece, which isn't really anything spectacular because a lot of puzzles can do that as well. So as far as the expectations for the corner cutting goes, it's really just standard, and I'm not sure why they put such an emphasis on the corner cutting when they advertised. Looking at the pieces, there is some similarities with the Hualong. However, they do have these little dents here, and unfortunately I don't have my Hualong anymore to compare it to, but overall this seems to be a pretty good mechanism because this cube really doesn't have many flaws. I've had absolutely no corner twists or pops, and I've only had a few lockups when solving. As far as recommendations go, in my opinion, this cube is just okay. The turning originally with the sandy feeling I really enjoyed, but once it wore off, this cube doesn't really have as distinctive as a feel as I like, and it kind of just feels like any other 3x3 to me. Recommendations go, this is a very good cube. I don't use it as my main because I prefer the feeling of the Li Ying, which is more of a crispy, smooth feeling. However, if you're somebody who enjoys a smooth with slightly crispiness in it, this is definitely the cube for you. It's fast and doesn't really have many flaws. I just don't think it has a very distinctive feeling, which is why I don't particularly like it. As I said before, if you'd like to purchase one of these, they're only $16 from thecubicle.us, and I will link you to them in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to the Cubicle for sending me this to test. If you would like to see how this turns during solves, please continue to watch as I will put an average in at the end.
He's focused and fearless when spoken his lyrics like pain in the rain, you wouldn't notice a tear drip. Simple story of a girl and guy, so watch what happens when their worlds collide. That stuff that it just a bureau. It wouldn't do it without his mates. He wouldn't have learned shit without mistakes. And I feel free. Oh, I feel free.